Hello, lovely, lovely community. I'm Jessica with Sound of H, and today, coming at you from lovely Beverly Hills, my indoor studio now, since we're all sort of relegated to our homes. And today, I would like to talk to you about a really fun topic called body syndromes. So I took some notes, so I want to make sure that I get everything on there, and I also did a lovely drawing for you, so get ready for that. So the theory of body syndromes is that anytime there is an emotional trauma present, there is a corresponding physical tension or energy or reaction that takes place as well. So these physical reactions, which we call body syndromes, will in turn reflect the cause of the emotional trauma according to the area of the body that this reaction is taking place. So there are 5 general, like, things can get super specific the more you get into this, but there are 5 general areas of the body that respond to different emotional traumas. So we're going to go over those real quick. You just see my lovely artwork. So if you can see, and this I should have written bigger, but this is where we're going to hang out right now. So the first place is called the crying syndrome, and that takes place, maybe it's easier if I just do it with my body. Okay, the first one is called the crying syndrome, and it takes place from top of the head to about the solar plexus. So that crying syndrome tending to generally affect the face and the upper respiratory system. So this represents an inability or a blockage around making decisions. The second one is the responsibility, and that takes place shoulders, upper back, upper back. So it's different from the crying syndrome, which typically is like the face and the neck, and then the upper respiratory, but the shoulders, so tension, like having a lot of upper back pain or tension in your shoulders. You can kind of think of like Atlas, like holding the world, or Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the mountain. It's more about feeling overburdened by responsibility. So maybe like if you're in a relationship and now something has happened and now you're the sole breadwinner, and that the weight of paying for everything and supplying for the rest of the family has dropped solely on your shoulders, you might start to experience some more pain and tension in the shoulders and upper back. The third syndrome, this was where I'll have to get out our drawing. The third one is, if you can see the numbers, so 3 right here down to the groin. So that's the stomach down to the groin, and that is the frustration or guilt syndrome. So areas from the stomach, groin, and hips, and the lower back as well can represent unresolved feelings of frustration. That's usually where we carry a lot of our shame and guilt. So that can cause sexual malfunction, that can cause pain. There's usually, like, I know as women, a lot of times we tend to carry a lot of tension in our hips, and then that can also cause like lumbar or lower back pain as well, just holding on to that tension, shame, guilt, and frustration. The fourth syndrome, I'll just use my image. Me! It's from shoulder down to fingers. So it's like if you're having tension in your arms, or the arms, hands, and fingers, this represents that you are either, hi Basil, oh my gosh, hi Basil. You're either like reaching for a goal really hard that seems unattainable, or that you're pushing something away from in your life. So it's, it can be a little vague, but that's kind of how they are. It's the corresponding physical reaction to having an emotional one. So if you're really like reaching for something, and then you're having just untoward pain in your arms, or if you're pushing something away. And then the final one is the flight or running. And so that will typically be felt or experienced in the legs. It can be anywhere from the hips, and the lower back can also be this as well. But usually it's having like muscle strains in your calves or your thighs. I remember I used to have this a lot. I just felt like the The fascia, which is the strings that hold your muscles together, and my thighs would just be in so much pain if I was ever touched there, or if I bumped into something. I bruised super easily. And so as I started to release the fear of feeling like I needed to run away from everything, that tension and that pain all went away. So I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, please DM me or put it in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. And if we just want to say a quick goodbye to Bat, so cute. Oh my gosh.